For the first time since World War II, Japanese troops will be able to deploy their forces abroad as a fighting force in accordance with a new security law that takes effect Tuesday. The legislation was pushed by Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and his ruling coalition, but the move has proved unpopular with Japan's neighbors and ordinary Japanese citizens. Kwon Soa sheds light on the dramatic expansion of role for Japan's self-defense force.
For the first time in more than 7 decades, the Japanese military will be permitted to fight in overseas conflicts for self-defense. The new security law, which was passed in September and took effect Tuesday, loosens post-World War II constraints on Japan's use of force and allows it to use its military for the country's self-defense. The controversial law, backed by Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's ruling coalition, is intended to strengthen Japan's defense against the growing security challenges posed by China's growing military strength and North Korea's missile and nuclear threats. Prime Minister Abe says the right to collective defense is needed to ensure the people's right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. He also stresses the need for Japan and the U.S. to work together on missile defense when dealing with Pyongyang. Japan's neighbors, including South Korea and China, have had their concerns about the law, given Japan's history of aggression in the region. And Seoul and Beijing will be keeping a close eye on Tokyo's next move.
Our government has maintained the position that Japan's security law should be dealt with in a transparent manner and allow Japan to contribute to regional peace and stability. With that in mind, we will be closely observing where Japan's security policy is heading.
We hope the Japanese will draw lessons from history, stick to the path of peaceful development, and handle its military and security affairs with great care.
Within Japan, opposition parties, which attempted to block the legislation last year, say the law is unconstitutional, and many Japanese citizens fear the law could erode Japan's post-war pacifism. A poll conducted by Tokyo-based Kyodo News last weekend found nearly 50% of respondents were not in favor of it, and less than 40% viewed the changes in a positive light. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.